So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, that nigga stayed on me a lot when he was running.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6.
You got your internet on at your new house, Dan?
Hey, nigga,
all right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Don't call her yet, cuz.
You heard me?
Somebody might left their internet on at that bitch. You say what, Bama?
Nah, I told nigga I'm screaming.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland. Fielded at the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
I had 150.
Taylor brings the Browns up 1st and 10 at the 34.
Nigga, these niggas could have played the games, cuz. In this league, bro. You moved and everything.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I told you, bro. This been like a 48-hour league, man. It's shit like a 48, bro. You thought I was 9 when
Under
I said
4 to
shit?
go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Oh.
Wow. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Taylor hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals have recovered it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
See, that's
the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
If you played him up.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Because I knew what he was doing.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And now the spin. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. It's caught to Charles. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, it's Taylor going up top. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Your ass down, nigga.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Nigga.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
We got three. Ready. 3-19.
They're going for it with the option right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. On this stage of the game, what were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Midnight. Right now. Right on one of these.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert. And it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler effort in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Bullock out now
to kick this trades real quick. See what niggas look for.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Taylor running the option left. Whoosh. And now running right through it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
He's a bum, right?
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I'll be back here.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Dalton here from the gun. He's got his man, Boyd. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Passing, it's Dalton. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Giovanni Bernard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Shit too easy with my new spread offense, dog. This how I know I can get Watson shit up.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with this to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down.
This is another try to run with Taylor.
On second down, here's Taylor. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Taylor. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Ryan Glasgow able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Taylor on first down. Underneath for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
That's embarrassing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Slow.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh, shit.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
It's 4th and 2, and you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, so you have to be definite about your decision about where to go.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
Just to make it seem like it. You never put on nothing like that before?
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
But I like this spread offense, though. I can spread my team out.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. 3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And able to find Green. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Oh, passing it. Dalton on the screen, Bernard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. So now Dalton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, Now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Slow.
Back to throw.
Give me that
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontez Perfect. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
I'm finna do some bitch shit on him.
Go on the ball.
I'm finna score again.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
All right, here's Dalton. And that is incomplete. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never...
You